So I have a question. Do you ever get angry or frustrated about losing?
Of course, we all get angry when we lose.
Excellent.
No one wants to lose.
So, and I think that's it's natural for all of us. What do you do when you've experienced, you know, a big loss, frustration by a competitor? Do you and Adam have maybe a code or something that you do when you're really angry or frustrated?
We learned a long time ago, never cry at a dog show. Never let go. If you're going to, you need to go to the truck and do it. You need to go behind the closed door. You need to go to the trailer. And sometimes you can just see the looks on our faces. Like, we know each other well enough. And like the kids that work for us, like, if they see us and we are heading towards the door, just let us go. Just give us 10 minutes, 5 minutes. Let us take a couple deep breaths and just let us go. But, it takes a lot to get us there, like a lot. I think it's maybe happened 10 times to me in the last 10 years, just where I've needed to like leave a building. And it's not that nobody did anything wrong. I'm just more disappointed than anything. And when I'm disappointed or upset, I cry. So it just happens. I cry. So the best thing for me to do is just go outside so no one can see me cry. Even like 2 weeks ago, I was just so upset about something. And I just walked out the door with my dog and had to go into the truck and just have a minute. I just sat there and cried for just a minute. I got myself together and I was like, it's a dog show. I still have dogs to show. I need to pull myself together and I need to go show my other dogs. And I did, but.
Yeah. And I know when I was a young kid, we had a code, and that was the same thing. My mother would say, and we would go away from the ring. And I think it's important to understand who you are. I can get really hot. I'm a Doberman person, and we get aggressive. And boy, I mean, it becomes absolute war.
Yeah.
And that's what our clients expect of us. That's actually what's required. If you don't come into the Doberman ring, if you come into the Doberman ring like you do the Golden Retriever ring, you're done. So
I get intimidated going to the Doberman ring.
Oh, good. I
Seriously.
have to do that more.
Yes. I'm like, oh no, thanks. I don't want to help today.
But and for me, what I would also explain to my clients is, I get really hot and really intense when I'm showing. And when I don't win, sometimes more than others, it can be very upsetting. And I'll just say to my clients, just like, I need 5 minutes because there's a lot of energy coursing through and I don't want it to come out the wrong way. So I know me, and I will sometimes say, look, I can't talk right now. And so if you're like me and you do get yourself all fired up, that's fine. It's all I want to tell you is, when you have that energy, know how to channel it. You can take all of that and you can channel it into creating intensity in your dog, excitement, drama, or if you're not paying attention, you can get messy and you can maybe snap at your mom or your friends or a competitor. Just when you're feeling that way, just take it away from the ring.
Yep. That's what Grandma always said. No crying at dog shows. Take it outside.
Yes.
Many times.
And so, I just want everyone, all the kids, to know that, feeling nervous, feeling intense, feeling angry, all of these emotions are normal. And one of the big talents of amazing handlers are they know how to not only channel their own nervousness, anger, frustration, they also know how to channel their dog's energy.
Mm-hmm.
So for me, if I have a dog that's flat, I might have to figure out how to get myself all pumped up to help give that dog energy.
I always find it so hard on, like, we just did 10 dog shows in Doswell. By day 9, like, we are drained, but you still have to do your job. You still have to dig deep and find that energy to show all the dogs, because then you're not doing them justice if you don't. And oh man, by day 10, we were struggling, but you still dig down deep and you find it somehow, that little bit of reserve you have of energy or intenseness, or the cheerleader in you. And it's hard. It is very hard. And at the end of the day, when all you want to do is lay down and go to bed, then you have to drive home. But
Yeah.
it's exhausting. It's not just physically exhausting, it is very mentally exhausting to do what we do every weekend, or just whenever you go to a dog show, it's exhausting. That's the hard part.
It's exhausting, and one of the things that I do want to say about dog showing, some of these kids, they're new and they're just starting out, and learning how to manage your emotions and how to handle those feelings. It will not only serve you in dog shows, it will serve you in life,
Oh, 100%.
because dog shows are full of challenges, and so is life.
Mhm.